Hi. I've always watched these cool videos on YouTube with other people making such cool stuff on a lathe. Basically, you can make so many things. So I was thinking, I want to be that guy. In all seriousness, I've been thinking of getting a lathe for quite a while, and they're not so expensive comparing. It is actually really just a motor that turns a wood piece, so nothing too complicated. So it shouldn't be. It's basically a drilling machine. I know some people have made even some small turning machines from a drill, just attaching them. So yeah, but this is the one I got. It was Scheppach, Germany. At least it says Germany. I don't know. I think it's just the branding. I think it's made in China. But yeah, it was basically all I needed. It's 600 millimeters in workpiece length. So it's basically enough to make a table leg, which was my main criteria, as I at some point want to make some cool legs for a table on it. I think at least. But yeah, it was basically simple weight. The main thing was the length. It was cheap, and that it has variable speed, which was quite important. The interesting part is that actually this was the cheapest one with variable speed. I saw some cheaper, or some simply that look like trash, but this one had variable speed. It looked pretty decent, and it was 120, I think 120 bucks. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, let's open it up and see how it looks. This is what you get. This is the exchangeable head. I think you simply screw through it. It's pretty bad, I'd say. It has this mark. I don't know how it's made, but it's pretty, how to say, scratchy, uneven. But for the price, yeah. Some screws, I think to screw to the table, probably. A couple of wrenches, a manual, I think it's like 7 kilograms. I can hold it in one hand, so not too heavy. It will probably be a good idea to screw it down so it doesn't go anywhere, but it looks like this. And pretty much as advertised. I don't know if I already said it, but I've never had a lathe, so everything's new to me. Yeah, I think the cord will go through here. No, it won't. Here. I'll basically jam the cord through the back, so it doesn't bother me. So it's plugged in. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this thing needs to be this way. Again, I've never had a lathe, so yeah. For me, basically, I think it looks pretty good. It fits the place I want it to fit, basically. How close should I put it? I think I'll need to screw it down, as it does move pretty easily. At least, I don't know, 2 screws or something like that. But yeah, I'll put you closer so you can see it. I'm not gonna lie, the the high speed sound is a bit frightening. I don't know how it catches on camera, but I don't know how often I'll be using that. Yeah, it sounds pretty insane, but yeah. I would say that's good, because you need quite a lot of speed to turn stuff. Yeah, so basically here's the speed adjuster, the on-off switch. I'd say for the price, comparing to the other ones I saw, it's a pretty good deal, because basically this was the cheapest one with adjustable speed, and I think it looks also pretty okay. Also has this switchable, I don't know how to call it, but basically if you have a bigger workpiece, you can put this in and screw it on, so you don't need the end to it. But yeah, where was I going on that? But yeah, basically there were others that more or less would be heavier, more sturdy maybe, but if I'll screw it on, I think it'll be okay. The length also 600 millimeters. I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah. What else? Oh, the power of it. It was basically 550 watts. So I don't know. All the other cheaper ones I saw were 400 or 500, or basically less than this one. So I don't know if it will be a difference, but basically if you can get more powerful one with adjustable speed with 600 millimeter max length. It was all I needed. I hope it will last. So yeah, but basically it fits pretty good here. Right next to the table. Let's put it like this so you can see me. Yeah, the idea I had to test it was to basically put something on it. Let's try and turn it. The last time I tried using lathe was with exception to a CNC lathe, as my previous work was basically programming CNCs, including lathes and mills. So yeah, but that was in metal, and I didn't turn anything myself, so it was just programming. The last time I used an actual lathe by myself, I think was 15 years ago or something like that, in middle school or more, I don't know. But yeah. I also got these things, which are called wood carving set. I got it for I think 350. This whole set with 6 tools. I don't know, maybe it was a mistake. I hope they will be usable. I don't have anything else to try with the lathe, but these are more for carving, I think. But turning is basically carving, just in a rotating motion, so I think they should be usable. I hope they're sharp enough, because I don't have anything to sharpen them with at the moment. I guess that will be my next purchase, but yeah. Let's test these also. So I have this wood piece. I don't know what it's called. I have some leftovers. It's 1 meter in length and 19 millimeters in diameter. I bought these when I made a plate triangle for my daughter, so I have some left over. I think it'll be okay to try on these, as they are already round. They're basically good for turning. They're just pretty thin. So let's see if this will work out. I just need to size it. As it is only 19 millimeters, I think I'll take about 30 centimeters or 300 millimeters, so I have enough space, but it doesn't simply start to bend. I think I need to do this. I bought also this thing for $4 or something like that. I haven't yet used it. I think this will be the right time, as it basically gives a straight angle. Just need to find the cut I started. So I can jam this here. Pretty good. No, I did break it a bit at the end, but more or less straight, which was what I needed. So let's try and set this up. I don't know, maybe I need to drill a hole, because it needs to basically touch these. In case anyone's wondering, this thing's still going. I got this drill 12 volt for 1999 a while back. Compared it to my Milwaukee 12 volt. So yeah, in case wondering, you can check out the video. I'll try and add it. But yeah, it's still going. It still stinks, but it hasn't broken yet. I used it basically to make. I didn't have my tools with me, so I think I made that thing where my computer stands. Oh. Is that okay? That's more like it. So this is not a proper technique, but let's try like this. I think it's charging out. Okay, now it will. I'll show it. Basically, what I was trying to do is it needs to basically jam in these pins. So yeah, this thing also has a lever to get it free. I think it doesn't seem to want to move. I think I'll switch it off while I'm trying to adjust it, just so I don't make a mistake. Just need to. Come on. My guess is that's a bit deformed or something. It just gets stuck at some points. Also, almost made it to the right spot. We need a bit more centered. So yeah, this is like the micro adjustment, so to say. You basically pull the lever, adjust it more or less, then you can screw this in to tighten it in. So yeah, the teeth also budged in. Adjust this so we can hope it won't move. I'll put you like this so you can see it. Hope it won't break. Yeah, it seems to work. It does turn quite a lot slower now because it has some pressure to it, but yeah, should be okay. Now let's also unbox these things. So yeah, this is the bunch I got. they're actually pretty sharp, some of them. That's a surprise. I don't know which one to use. I have no experience. I hope it won't break something, but I'll try with this one. See. Yeah, so it works. It's a bit off center. I did take something off, but yeah, I think the issue is that basically these are too dull. They have a somewhat edge. Actually, I don't know. This one has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has basically a burnt up edge. I don't know if I don't think I made it just now. I barely touched it, but yeah, I have no experience with it, but I don't think that's the feeling you need to have when turning. So yeah, I need to get either a sharpener or other tools. But yeah, more or less it looks like this. I'm still satisfied, but yeah, I think for the price it's pretty okay. One other issue is basically whenever I put on pressure, it simply starts to move, so I seriously need to clamp it down. But the reason I didn't do it yet is basically that I don't know how I need to test how far this thing goes. So basically I need to measure the maximum distance, so I don't need to move it again, as I basically want it as close as possible to this, as I have quite a limited space. I want it as close as possible to this thing. Oh, maybe, oh no, I thought maybe this thing will go under, but no. Yeah, so I want it as close as possible to save space, but I need to measure it. But yeah, more or less, let's say it works. So yeah, I tried a bit of a higher speed. I don't want it to jump off, so as much as I don't want to admit it, I'm a bit scared. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this does, but this, oh, I think it should be fixed like this, but basically this nut came a bit loose. But yeah, overall pretty okay. As I mentioned, the other cheaper ones were like 20 bucks cheaper, but that was rude, that was strange. But yeah, basically they didn't have the adjustable speed, I think most of them, or they were way shorter. I saw some that were actually miniature. I think that would be something like this and way smaller with way less power and like 20-30 bucks cheaper. So to me this seems like a pretty good deal. Again, if it won't break as for all of the other tools I'd mentioned, if it will last, I think it's pretty okay. It does seem, you can listen to it, but it sounds pretty good. The speed is, I would say, fast enough that it's I don't think I need any faster. At least at the moment, as it does also brake pretty fast, which is pretty good. Yeah, and it doesn't just keep on turning for a while. So yeah. So yeah, what do you think? I think it's pretty okay. I just need to get a sharpener, sharpen these up, or to get better ones. I don't know. I don't know if these are even suitable for a lathe, but as I mentioned, turning is basically just carving in a rotary motion. So I think if I'll sharpen them, they'll work pretty good. They are more or less sharp when I touch them, but the issue is they have a built-up edge. I don't know how they make them. I think it's probably as they were. Just I don't know how much. I think $4 or $3 for a set of 6. That's why I got them. But yeah, I think I'll need to sharpen them and test this again. Alright, I think that's it for me. I'll need to find a sharpener, and yeah, let me know, what do you think? Was this a good deal, or what, have you maybe spent more on a bigger machine? This is basically the perfect size for me, as I still have workspace here, and when I basically fix it here, it will be close enough so I can work on it, but I'll still have space, so I have space for other things. And considering I have only 8 square meters, I would say only 4 square meters actually, as I also have some storage here. I think it's pretty great that I can fit both lathe and a CNC here. So if you have a tight space, I don't think you have any way to argue. Yeah, so basically that's it. So see you soon. Bye.